Chloroplasts and chlorophyll. Chloroplasts play a major role in the process of photosynthesis. Structure of chloroplast. It is a disc-like green-colored structure found in the palisade and spongy cells of mesophyll. The complete process of photosynthesis occurs in the chloroplast. Chloroplasts are concentrated in the upper part of the leaf. This helps them to obtain light energy quickly. The double membrane layer known as the chloroplast envelope covers chloroplasts. This membrane is selectively permeable and rich in proteins. The liquid medium, or stroma, is the region that the chloroplast's inner membrane encloses. Here the dark reaction of photosynthesis takes place. Thylakoids, which are flattened sac-like structures, are abundant in the stroma. Granum is the name for each thylakoid stake. This is where photosynthesis light reaction takes place. Impact of light on chlorophyll. Chlorophyll primarily captures specific wavelengths from visible light, particularly blue, red, and reflect away the green light, which is why chloroplasts, and, by extension, plants, appear green. Understanding the role of stomatal opening in carbon dioxide intake. Stomata play a pivotal role in facilitating the intake of carbon dioxide, CO2, from the surrounding atmosphere, which is essential for the process of photosynthesis in plants. During night time or in the absence of light, stomata generally constrict their apertures. This constriction aids in conserving water by reducing its loss through a process called transpiration. Conversely, when exposed to light, stomata expand their openings. Opening and closing of stomata. It's essential to note that as photosynthesis proceeds with the intake of CO2, water vapor is simultaneously released from the plant, a phenomenon known as transpiration. Each stomatal opening is flanked by a pair of specialized cells known as guard cells. These cells are characterized by a unique structure. They possess a robust, thickened inner wall adjacent to the stomatal aperture and a more delicate, thinner wall on their external side. The degree to which the stomata are open or closed largely hinges on the turgidity, or the state of being swollen with water, of these guard cells. The mechanisms governing the opening and closing of stomata have been a subject of extensive research, leading to the proposal of multiple theories explaining this dynamic behavior. There are two theories about the opening and closing of stomata. 1. Potassium ion concentration theory. 2. Sugar concentration theory. 1. Potassium ion, K+, concentration theory. This theory suggests that the opening and closing of stomata are influenced by the active movement of potassium ions, K+, in and out of the guard cells. In the presence of light, chloroplasts within the guard cells carry out photosynthesis, generating ATP. This ATP provides the energy needed to actively transfer potassium ions, K+, from surrounding cells into the guard cells. As the concentration of K+ rises inside the guard cells, their turgidity or water pressure increases, leading to stomatal opening. Conversely, during night, potassium ions are released from the guard cells, decreasing their turgidity. Consequently, the stomatal pores close. 2. Sugar concentration theory. This theory posits that the chloroplasts within the guard cells undergo photosynthesis. As a consequence, sugar accumulates, leading to a rise in the osmotic pressure within these guard cells. The elevated osmotic pressure draws water into the guard cells from neighboring cells via a process called endosmosis, causing the guard cells to swell. Guard cells to swell.